element in internet nowadays. We think that the ideas that we proposed before will create interest in students and help them in pursuing cybersecurity field as a career after leaving school. When many people are choosing cyber field as a career, for sure the amount of cyber cases and the misuse of internet will decrease. So along with our ideas and the collaborations with any cyber agencies, we are sure that we can encourage school leavers to choose cybersecurity as a career. So we would like to acknowledge the efforts done by us and the Cybersecurity Malaysia for creating awareness to us where we can implement those efforts in our daily life. That's it. Thank you.
Like have sufficient fund, like can actually fund your program.
Thanks for the question. About your question, whether the government have enough fund for our program, if the government didn't have the fund for our program, we can find another alternative. We can collab with the MCMC, Cybersecurity Malaysia, and the MDEC to find the funds for our program. Like we have many other alternatives, or we can, if we don't involve the government, we don't involve the outside, we can collect some fund from our school. We can use the fund that our school have. We can collect money from the students because this program will involve the students. So they need to involve in this. They need to create and join to create this program. Did I answer the question? Thank you.
Okay, we have just had the alignments delivered by Team B. And now, to the end of the session, I would like to call upon Nur Batrisha binti Ahmad Firdaus from Team A to present her alignment.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all once again. I standing here today will be doing the enlightenment, which is where I will be summarizing every speaker's speech from Team A into one. I will be answering some questions and also clarifying your curiosity to cancel out all the uncertainties. Alright, for the first speaker, which is me myself, I divided my task into two, which is basically I define the given topic and also I talk in depth of cybersecurity. So for my first point, I gave a strong introduction, and that is I came to a point where I decided to open up everyone's mind about how the internet isn't what we always think it is. There's these kind of people who take advantage of being invisible and doing despicable acts toward others, and that is why I bring up this introduction to relate it with the topic. And why I'm saying this is because that I'm trying to relate it with how cybersecurity as a career is so important. And then I moved on to my second task, to my second point, which is defining the topic by dividing the topic into 4 key terms, and that is program, school leavers, cybersecurity, and career. I not only elaborated those the key terms, but I also defined them, not only taking the definition from the web, but what we did was we interpreted the definition so that it will be easier for us to understand and also to present it to you in a way that everyone could understand it because it is simplified. And then I also supported those definitions with examples to further your understanding and also with relating them with the current status quo. My third point is that I alerted each and every one of you about cybersecurity, and that is I was telling about the process of how it is to take cybersecurity as a career. I mean, obviously, what we're focusing on, our stakeholder is basically school leavers, which is basically after SPM students and SPM, and it's obvious that they cannot simply take cybersecurity as a career, right? Because they don't have education or any knowledge on it. Therefore, I explain roughly on how the process works, which is basically these school leavers, they go to tertiary education, and what we're emphasizing is that these school leavers should take cybersecurity as a career. And the course that we've done, which is basically computer science, and in computer science there are about 53 different courses. But what I highlighted was 3 different courses. And then after that, after having your bachelor, I continued the process with stating the career prospect. And I stated 4 examples. Now for the very last point for the first speaker, which is me, I included a question which is, why should cybersecurity career is needed in the millennium era? And first of foremost, I said about the benefits, and I'm not talking just about the field of the high wage. No, it's also about the passion of taking cybersecurity as a career, because cybersecurity career isn't easy, and it is so vital because it requires a lot of skill, knowledge, and practice, and they have to be responsible in protecting information of the netizens, so that it's not being exposed to cyber terrorists and malicious people on the internet. And that is for the first speaker. Moving on to the second speaker, she first started her speech by giving out statistics. Now let me just give you a clear idea of what my second speaker was trying to present. She brought up issues, and to end my speech, I would like to end it with a quote by Joy Lip. At the end of the day, the goals are simple: safe and security. And with that, Op 14A, and with that, I thank you.
So I would like to start off with a simple question. How do you think program?
So basically, our program is all about attracting these school leavers to engage and to take cybersecurity as a career. So obviously and logically, cybersecurity would want to engage and help us, maybe by funding a little bit for the program, because in the end it will benefit them as well. So, thank you.
Another question. How are you going to implement the apprenticeship program if most of the school leavers are going to the military service, like what we have in Malaysia is PLKM?
Thank you for the question. PLKN is held after SPM, right, or STPM. But our program here does not only strictly say it's after SPM or STPM, right after the day you finish your last paper, but it's mainly on the fact that it's between the duration of you finishing your STPM or SPM education, it's the duration between you finishing your SPM or STPM examination until the day before you opt in college or universities. So we see that's a very huge gap of time that you could use beneficially by going to a 2 months program, which doesn't really take a lot of your time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. That was the speech from Team A, and thank you from both teams.